Welcome to this presentation today. I am Glidal B. Glodovisa from BSN 1A. Today I am going to discuss about the morphemes. What is morphemes? Morphemes is the smallest unit language meaning. For example, the word desire, which have two morphemes, the de and sire. Or unbreakable, which have three morphemes, which are the un, break, and able. So morphemes have two types, which are the free and bound morphemes. Free morphemes are the morphemes which can stand on their own. For example, the word boy, plant, chair, bed are examples of free morphemes because they can stand on their own. On the other hand, the bound morphemes are the morphemes which cannot stand on their own. Be attached to another form, and it includes all the affixes which are going to discuss later on. So here are the examples of bound morphemes. So let's proceed to this word. Root. So what is root word? Root is a morph that is further breakable. It is a component of a word form which is intact when all affixes are removed. It's a morpheme that gives the word a main meaning. For example, the word unhappy. The root word there is happy. You will remove the affix an and you will come up with the root word happy. Next, stem. Stem is a unit to which affixes are attached, or it may compose one or two root words. For example, crow. You're gonna add s, it will be a crows, or crowbar, which have two root words. So let's go back to free morphemes. So under free morphemes, we have the lexical morpheme and grammatical morphemes. Lexical morphemes are those morphemes that are large in number and independently meaningful. It includes nouns, adjectives, and verbs. So for the grammatical morpheme, it includes conjunctions, prepositions, pronouns. It plays a functional role between words. So let's proceed to inflectional morphemes. Are kind of bound morphemes inserted with the root or stem to create a new word and change its meaning. For example, let's proceed to derivational morphemes. It is an affixes attached to a free morphemes which change their functional meaning. Okay, let's move on to affixations. The first one in affixation is the prefixes. So what is prefixes? Prefixes are affixes that precede the root or a place before a stem. For example, suffixes. These are morphemes that added at the end of the root word or the stem. Example, infixes. Infixes are inserted within the root word or and circumfixes. Affixes that attach in two parts of the stem, a prefix and a suffix. So let's proceed to the modification. So what is modification? Modifications is a process involves alteration within a root or stem to adjust a grammatical requirement. Let's proceed to the consonant modification. This modification involves in changing the consonant of the word. These are the example of consonant modification. The next one is the vowel modification. It is changing the vowel to change its meaning. For example, so let's proceed to the word formation process. The first one is this back formation. Back formations are new words that are created by removing affixes and shortening the word. The example of this back formation are this. The next one is clipping. Clipping is an existing word that we shorten to a single syllable and the meaning of it doesn't change or without changing its meaning. Example for this, these words are called clipping. Next, coinage. These are certain words created through brand names and it became generic names. Example. Next is blending. Blending is a one or more words that generate into a word. It is the blending or combination of words. For example, next is compounding. Compounding are combinations of two or more words. Example for this. These are examples of compounding words. Next one is acronyms. These are forms from the initial of several words. And we can see here the examples of acronyms. Next is eponyms. Eponyms are simply derived from proper names. Next is borrowing. Borrowing are loan words, but it is common in English word and it is from other languages. It comes from other languages. And the last one is calc. Calking is a loan translation. It is a translation from one language to another language. That's all and thank you.